gentle arms. You inside me. I feel just like I could fly. I feel just like I could fly. We dance for clouds way up in the sky. You whispered into my ear the words that I always wanted to hear. And you invited me to take your hand. Then you invited me. Romance. Then you invited me into the loving heart. You inside me, and all through the night, we seem to float endlessly, and all through the night, we explode on a careless love. I didn't plan to go through the dance and fall in love, but here I am in love with you. And now it's time to go home, but there's still feelings we ain't yet wrong. Everything you should go. My mind said yes, but my heart said no. Then you invited me to take your hand. Then you invited me. Romance. Then you invited me to spend the night with you. You so much. That's
Hello, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's look how things are very funny right now. How is it that everyone's supposed to get a notification that I'm live, but the complete opposite seems like it's happening? Hmm. That's a real quagmire, is it? But we shall see what's going on in these streets. Hold on for a second, folks. Now we are back. I had to clarify some things. Have you ever noticed that for a guy with 4,000 subs, for some odd reason, he's not pulling in the viewership that he should, which I think is really weird. But, like the title says, it's about a black man's audacity to keep trying. It's about a black man's audacity not to take bullshit for nothing. Hmm. I want you to think about it, right? Sassy used to be for an obnoxious, loud, argumentative, aggressive woman. Now, if you argue back with women, you're the one called sassy. Make fucking sense of this. Ideal of you. I'm just wondering, where did we become so fickle with terminologies? Is it okay for men to actually have an opinion? Is it okay for men to speak up for themselves when they don't like certain things? I'm wondering. I'm wondering, think about it. Isn't that the contents of struggle love in the first place? If you don't take my shit, you don't love me. Well, might not be that much love in the first place. Might not be. I would really question an idea. I would really question the sentiments. I think that a lot of times we put ourselves in very bad situations and think that we don't have a way to get out of them. But ultimately, we are the ones who don't benefit. Stop being the sacrificial lamb. Stop being the one who's taking all the stress of life, especially without reward, without pleasure, without any glory. I want you to think about that. You go out here working, doing the best that you can with the little bit of resources that you're actually given or allowed to receive. And don't forget to put whoever's in the chat, please. I like a little bit of participation. I think I'm going to stop live streaming for about a month or two because this is getting ridiculous. When I'm only getting 5 people, when I got 4,000 members, I think this is very odd. Even with my earlier video, only 82 views. I'm going down in viewership. And somebody's going to not tell me that this is not something that YouTube is cooking up. I think that lawsuit needs to really come about because, when black men talk about their things that go on with them, it's kind of funny. Like, here's the part about the Audacity. Being a black man myself, if I had a gun channel and I'm just as qualified to talk about firearms as anybody else, would I be allowed to do it? Right now, when you talk about Audacity, when you talk about having the nerve to go back and argue, to stand up for yourself, there has to be some type of what? Disagreement? Discernment? I'm not supposed to be talking about controversial shit or pseudo controversial. Right? You're not supposed to be somebody who has some respect for yourself. You're supposed to be a slave to the situation, slave to the outcome. You're not supposed to be the one who gets out there and have a say. You're not supposed to be the one who's respected. Have you ever heard of a black man being a maverick? I want you to think about that. I'll give you a prime example. I'm one of the few cops in the black manosphere to tell it like it is, without cooning, without trying to kiss anybody's ass, telling you the universal truth, regardless if I get paid for it or not. You're right, babe. How dare you expect to be respected, you blackies? The audacity to put yourself through training, to actually not just co-write the Gray Faulkner Initiative, but to put it into action with my own security firm, training young boys, young black men, the same young black men majority of their community fear, and try to benefit off of them if their bodies were not even cold in the ground yet, but give them some training and probably pay them the most they've been paid in their lives. Give them the opportunities to do a lot of shit. But you're not supposed to be a man of vigor, a man of righteousness. You're supposed to be the puppet. You're supposed to be the yes man. There's a reason why I'm going to do a short little after party on this. Why? Look at the video that we just shown. That woman didn't want to be wrong. She wanted to do everything on her own because she doesn't want to be shamed. She doesn't want to be reminded of her failures. But we're the ones who's supposed to take care of a chick who has nothing but constant failures surrounding her. Go for that, huh? A chick that has nothing but constant failures around her. We are supposed to support. We are supposed to date. We're supposed to get the bottom of the barrel and exalt them to a place of godhood. But God knows if you do it, if you take yourself up somewhere, you make a decent living out of yourself, become a man of honor, integrity, and everything, you got to be humble while she gets to shine like the beautiful sunlit phoenix that she is. I'm just pointing some of this shit out. That's all I'm doing right now. It's some of the most incredible bullshit you ever see known to man. You're the one being called sassy by a sassy woman. Go figure. What's up, Mel? Hopefully everything's well with you. You're supposed to take all the bullshit and iniquities of man and transmute it into something valuable. And the worst part is, you're not even supposed to take credit for it. My RuPaul, oh no. I think it's very disturbing. Very disturbing. But it's funny how you're supposed to be the sacrificial lamb. But will I say this in the next 5 minutes? I hope you get it real clear in your hearts and minds, man. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, black man. Don't be afraid to want the best for yourself. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself. Don't let anybody stop you. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your lover, whoever. Always have that audacity. People should be sweating fucking bullets before they come at you with some bullshit. They really should. People should be sweating fucking bullets. There should be the fear of God before they come at you with any dumb shit. But the secret of having audacity is respecting yourself first before anybody else will. It's like I said in BGS's chat. When I used to have girlfriends who would just pick with me and argue with me out of nowhere, there are times I'd be the bigger person, but there's times I said, no, 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 no. You picked this fight for a reason. I'm not going to be the bigger person because you wanted to destroy my peace. So all's fair within love and war. Black men, do not be afraid to go into trenches. Get it back in blood. If she wants to argue, help her. And when she looks stupid and starts crying, don't feel guilty. Feel vindicated. Only reason she's crying after that argument is because she knows she lost. And I'm not saying you got to be cruel, but I will say this. Don't come to me when I haven't done anything to you. Especially since you know most black men try to make their significant other lives a bit better. I never liked that. You want to be a bitch towards people who are trying to help you. And then you wonder why mama and grandma can't get a man. They have 30 plus years of being obnoxious. And that's all they know, and they can't get rid of it from their system. So, unless you ladies out there want the same result, y'all need to really learn how to shut the hell up, learn how to stop calling men sassy, learn how to be respectful. Because men with audacity, they're not going to argue with you any longer. They're just going to get up and leave. Or they might do the what I think is even better, give you what you were looking for, make you feel stupid, then leave. And now what happens? You're all alone. And eventually somebody's going to be like, well, it's your fault. You ran off all the men you were supposed to have. You weren't nice. You weren't hospitable. It's all on you. Keep on, keep on listening to your single girlfriends on how to keep a man. You're gonna be without one. And black men, stop taking shit from everybody. Stop being a whooping boy. That's for goddamn sure. Stop being a goddamn whipping boy. Have some audacity. Have some courage. Be a stalwart in your journey, in your hero's journey at least. Be a stalwart. All right? Have a little gumption. Stop taking this abuse that you've been taking before. You've seen your fathers and grandfathers take. It's not cute. It is not cute to be somebody's whipping boy. I'm gonna say the least of that. Stop being a goddamn pushover. The first time a chick call you sassy, you let her have it, and let that be the last time she call a dude sassy. Am I the fan of saying pick your battles? Of course, but at the sometimes you're gonna have to pick them before they pick you. Be the best man that you can be. Be something of integrity, not to everybody else, but at least to yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Let me get ready for this get together. If I'm in the house at a decent time, y'all gonna see me. I think Art's having a panel later on. A simple fuck off will do. And sometimes that's all you need. No, there's sometimes you do have to argue. You know why? Because if you really want to disturb my peace, I'm gonna give you the God of War. When you feel stupid, then a simple fuck off, and then I won't even speak to you anymore. But majority of the time, I don't argue. But if you really want to fuck with me, and I don't feel like being fucked with, oh, my fuck distribution channel is gonna be out of whack because I'm not gonna have too many fucks to give, or any, or maybe I have too much fucking shit to do to give a fuck. That's my point. 2 words, I'm done. Don't let nobody disrespect you out there, man. Hold your heads up high. Go lift some weights. Go get some exercise. Take a 5 mile walk. A 1 mile walk. Do whatever you need to do. Better yourselves. You don't need any woman to. You don't need anybody, woman, man, child, or anybody's attention to give you. If you can't do it for yourself, who the fuck else is gonna help you? Now, till then, stand up for your fucking self. Sit up straight. Have good posture. Back straight, chest out. Walk like you got a pair. Woo! Peace.